Navidad. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the #1 podcast in the North Pole. Welcome to joining us on our 25 days of Podmas. We filmed an episode yesterday. Yeah. We filmed an episode today. We got one tomorrow. And the day after that. 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 My name is Saul V Gomez.
My name is Saul Esquivel. What's up, guys?
My name is Rexx.
And today, to join us on our podcast, on our Podmas adventure, ladies and gentlemen, Profe Noriii.
Yeah. Hi, everyone.
What's up? Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you guys for having me.
How are you spending your holiday season as of right now?
I'm still working, so I'm working, laundry, just spending time with the family, and honestly, just working. What about you guys?
So far, honestly, work.
Just this.
Filming. Nice.
Have you seen that SpongeBob meme with Mr. Krabs? Day 47.
That's all but with the mind, huh?
Yeah, we're going crazy. Well, you're getting ready for, when do the kids go on, break?
We have 2 more weeks. Two more weeks, and then we're on break for 3 weeks.
What is it, 18th?
I believe so, yes. Not this week, but the following week.
How do you plan on enjoying your winter break?
Honestly, I don't know if you guys seen that video where we're gonna do nothing. Yeah. That's what I want to do. I think I'm just gonna spend some time. My daughter has a birthday coming up, so we're gonna do something for her birthday. Spend some time with my mom. We're gonna make some tamales. But I honestly just want to relax and do nothing. I'm tired, so it's time for a break. Yeah.
Is that just because the teacher workload? Yeah, you guys get a lot of stuff, or?
Yes, and I think it's a lot of mental exhaustion because imagine you're around people every single day and it's constant questions and constant answering somebody, and it's miss this, and I'm doing this all day long to 250 kids. Jeez. And I'm tired.
You know what? And it's especially because you're a 12th grade teacher, right? 12th grade Spanish teacher?
Yeah, so I have 9th through 12th grade.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, and I was in high school. In high school I wasn't bad. Yeah, never mind. I wasn't that
Middle
bad.
school was worse.
Middle school I was a little...
Travieso.
I was travieso.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't think there's bad children. I think you're just a little, you're experiencing, you're growing up, you're going through the transition, you're getting to know yourself, you're hormonal. I don't think you were bad. It's just, it's not being bad.
He was bad. He set someone on fire.
No, I didn't,
You set someone on fire?
Okay, hold on. In my defense...
Wait a minute.
In my defense...
In my defense...
He was a bad kid.
It was horrible.
Because we're messing with the... See, I was mean, but that's the thing, because I grew up with, my brother bullying me, so I was I'm going to take it on everyone. But that was just part of growing up. I feel like kids gotta go through.
Yeah, we set kids on fire here.
Yeah. It's not what you think.
We're gonna buy you a candle.
What I did was we're all messing around, hitting each other, and then I had an axe in my backpack, and I grabbed a lighter and I did this to him, and then that shit went and he's like, oh, we took it off, but I apologized to him, but it's worse than it sounds, really, but it wasn't. Wow. I didn't do it on I'm gonna fucking burn him, nah.
For Christmas, you guys all need to get him an arsonist shirt.
Yeah. What's the craziest or since it's the holiday season, what's the worst thing or the naughtiest thing a kid has done in your classroom?
Let's see. Let me think. I think the naughtiest thing I've ever seen them do in the classroom would be the vaping. I think I've seen a few times, and that's a huge problem right now.
Yeah.
And then
vaping kids. So bad for you.
They really be vaping in class?
Sometimes, yeah. And I don't know, it's an issue.
Well, inside
it's an issue. Well, sometimes it doesn't smell like anything. So sometimes it's that. Or I had one time a girl, she was sitting in the back, and I kept seeing her do this. So I walk up to her and I'm what are you doing? And she's like, I'm shaving my legs in class. And I'm dry, water, cream. And I'm you could go to the bathroom. You can go to the bathroom. I would have given you 10 minutes. So those two were a little.
Yeah. Did she leave all the pelitos on the floor and stuff?
Honestly, I didn't even check. I'm just please pick it up. And I'm not going to ask. I don't want to know. You do you, boo. But it was that. I think it's only been that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
What got you into, why did you choose teaching?
I think I've always known since I was younger. I used to make my siblings and my cousins, like we would play teachers, and I was always a teacher. So I always knew that I wanted to. But then I was a little discouraged because in California, you have to take a math test before you enroll yourself in the credential program. And I'm not the greatest at math. And I would always tell myself, oh, I'm not going to be able to. I'm not. So I started working in the juvenile hall system. Oh, cool. And I did that for a few years. And then I was doing tutoring while I was there. I'm like, oh, I like this. Like, maybe I should pursue it. And then from there, I just, the doors opened and I ended up in a school, which is amazing. Wow. Yeah.
So when it comes to Spanish, right? Because I feel like we know Spanish, but like there's obviously the ñes and the whatever. All
the vos.
Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah.
So how about you kind of try to teach us something that we wouldn't know, or that we should know, but that we don't know.
Yeah, like a no sabo segment.
Yeah, because I feel like
that's a good one. Okay, so I think the number one when we're doing vocabulary words that the kids always say, well, my mom didn't teach me that. Is, for example, when you guys say sink. How do you say sink in Spanish?
Sink, like the
like the sink when you're gonna go wash your hands. Yeah,
lavarte las manos.
But how do you say sink in Spanish though?
Your side was probably looking at us.
Yeah, they're like
yeah.
Dan, what do I say? En
el sink.
In el sink.
Yeah.
See, and sink is not a Spanish word. That's an English word. So that's when like the Spanglish comes in. And I always tell the kids, it's not sink, it's lavabo. Me voy a lavar las manos en el lavabo.
I've never heard lavabo.
Yeah.
Well, I've never. Oh, damn.
Yeah, and that it's actually lavabo, and the kids are like, that sounds weird. And a lot of the times it's very frustrating when you already have some kids that have some sort of knowledge in Spanish, and they say, oh, pues mi mamá no lo dice así. And I'm like, what does it mean that I'm wrong?
That's what I used to
say. Well, your mom is wrong, dude.
I used to beef with my Spanish teacher.
Yeah.
See? Damn. You see?
I was like, you don't know anything. Like, this is not Spain. Go back to Spain.
And it's not and it's not that it's like Spanish from Spain. It's like English. When you take an English class, you have formal English and then you have informal English. So same thing in Spanish. We have the formal Spanish and the informal Spanish. So I tell the kids, you're not wrong. The way you learned it is not wrong. And I can understand what you're saying, but also, don't you want to travel the world and communicate with people all over? Y qué vergüenza that you go to a country and we speak incorrectly and they're gonna look at you like, okay. So it's great to learn both. There's nothing wrong with learning something new. It's not gonna hurt.
Yeah, I think that's true because you really gotta know the language.
Yeah.
But it also comes with culture and slang.
Yeah.
Because I'm Honduran and like our language and our slang is a little different than like Spaniard or Espanol.
Yeah.
And I always used to argue with my Spanish teacher, and she was white, and she'll say like, cállate la boca.
Oh, no.
Siéntate. And I'll be like, how are you teaching me Spanish?
Yeah.
Like, I need a Latina. But,
right. So you can get the accent.
Yeah. So it's a little different. It's pretty hard for mostly kids that just came here in this country. And them knowing a different type of Spanish, because, wherever they're from and their culture and their slang is, like, very, very different.
And that's very true also I have a student that her family's from Honduras también, and we were discussing curly hair. And I think that's one of the other ones that a lot of us learned curly. Well, how do you say curly hair in Spanish?
Pelo chino.
Okay.
Chino, yeah, chino.
Was colocho.
Colocho?
See? And then it's also
Colocho.
like...
Colocho.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Colocho means pelo.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, or you also say like pelo ondulado or pelo rizado. And because technically, if you do a direct translation of pelo chino, you're saying Chinese hair.
Yeah, Chinese hair.
And not curly hair. So that's one of the ones that we discussed. And with her, I like to talk because she tells me like different slangs from her country. And it's very interesting to learn. And I like learning different slangs from different countries. Also like garage. Like,
Garaje.
Wait, not garage. I'm sorry. Parking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking earlier. ¿Dónde vas a parquear?
Parqueadero.
Yeah.
Estacionar.
En ese estacionamiento. Yeah, because parking is the English word, and we all were used to just saying, okay, deja parqueo mi carro aquí. And I know what you're saying, and most parents will understand you, but the actual word isn't parking. No es parqueadero, it's estacionamiento. So that's another one that I tell the kids, like, that's the proper word. But if you tell me, like, miss, parquea mi carro afuera, I know what you're talking about. I'm going to understand you, but it's not the correct word. Or if you go to a different country and you say that, they're going to look at you like, what are you saying? Yeah. So that's why I try to tell them. And then when you mentioned, you mentioned the voz, or was...
Yeah, voz.
Yeah, the voz. it's like the vosotros, and that does get a little not frustrating, but it gets a little confusing because the kids confuse vosotros with nosotros, and it's not the same thing. Like nosotros is us, and then the actual vosotros word means you all. Like if I'm talking about you guys, yeah.
So like if we're doing a whole Spanish lesson right now. Sorry.
Yes.
So like,
you brought a whiteboard.
Yeah, we need a whiteboard.
So
I'm a visual learner.
Brought a whiteboard. Yeah, like do you guys have whiteboards so we can see like como se dice?
What is it?
Yeah.
Vos vas.
Yeah.
I also learned that troca is not a real.
No. It's camioneta.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a no sabo like people are losing Spanish as the years go on?
No, honestly, I feel like what's important is that you can communicate. Because a lot of the times I hear where a lot of people, especially like I've heard and from a lot of different people, when you do take Spanish in high school, your teachers would say like, you're wrong, así no se dice. But I'm like, well, I don't like telling my kids they're wrong because at the end of the day, my goal is for them to pick up on the language. And there's nothing wrong with them telling me like, oh, yo comí afuera ayer or something, or me parqué en el lavabo or something, you know, like if they say it wrong, I'm like, at least you're trying. And my point is, my goal is for them to at least acquire some sort of language. And even if it's wrong, at least they're saying it and they're remembering certain things. So I don't think there's anything wrong. I think if you know Spanglish, your brain is working faster because you're doing two different languages in one. Yeah. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I saw this meme where some guy, he's been practicing like I think for a year and a half to go to Spain. So he downloaded Duolingo. He got to Spain. He's like, what happened? Yeah, what happened? Like it just went away.
Yeah. It's a lot of repetition. You gotta repeat. And Spanish is so diverse because again, it's different dialects from different countries, and one word has like 20 different meanings. So it's a little hard. But if you're trying and you don't give up, that's all that matters.
You gotta lock in, twin.
Gotta lock in.
Lock in.
But so I want to ask, because I feel with teachers, you always see teachers as mysterious. Like you just like, even if you see a teacher like on the like in the aisle in Target, you're like, what the fuck, right? So what's you after school? Like, what do you do? Like, what are your hobbies or your summer break? What are you doing in the summer?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, this year I want to visit Colombia.
Oh, cool.
I'm so excited to go to Colombia. Yes, like we want to go to Colombia, and every year for my birthday I like to gift myself a present, and my present is always visit a different country. And my goal is to visit at least all 21 Spanish-speaking countries. So this year I'm picking Colombia. Nice. So I normally when I'm off work, I'm always home because I'm tired. And I like to travel. So for me, I rather save my money and go on a nice vacation and bring back memories and experiences to my students. So I'm like, I'm doing both, working and enjoying my life. So that's what I like to do. But I like that you mentioned that because a lot of the times, sometimes we bump into our students outside in the store. Yeah. And some of the kids will say hello, but some of them pass by. And then the next day they're like, what were you doing at Target? Yeah. I'm like, what were you doing?
Like, you're a real person?
I was buying shampoo. Yeah. They're like, what? So it is awesome that we get to, for kids now, especially with social media, that they get to see that we're humans. Like we go to restaurants, we leave our classrooms, like we have families, like we take our kids out or we go to the park, we have animals. So
that's crazy because I do believe some kids think that teachers and principals live in school.
Yeah, because that's true. Because I would see my high school teacher, or not high school, middle school teacher after school, and then I'd be like, "What are you doing here?" It's like if there were Santa Claus or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. My whole life, I've only seen one teacher outside of school.
And you felt weird.
Yeah, I was like, it felt so magical too, because he was at a park playing fetch with his dogs.
See, so you're like, what's happening?
Yeah, I was like,
I do remember in high school. Shout out to Mr. Mastis. He was my social studies teacher. I remember I seen him outside of. Yeah, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
I didn't know he was tatted up, bro. Sleeved up. And then one time I seen him after school, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
And Paul has different personalities.
And he's like, "Oh, don't say nothing." And I was like, "For real, no one knows." Like now they know, but they make me cover it up.
Wow.
I'm like, oh shit.
And that's also changed too, because now I think it depends on what district you work for or who your admin is. Because my admin, She's like the tattoos, as long as it's not like in the face or anything, they don't really say anything. And a lot of my coworkers do have tattoos. But honestly, some of my students have more tattoos than we do. So yeah, so even like on social media, I've read comments before and people will say like, oh my God, how do you have a visible tattoo? And I'm like, let me introduce you to this kid. This one's like completely tatted from here to here. And then like some of my kids have kids. Some of my students are parents. Some of them have tattoos. And it's just, I think it's breaking the stigma that tattoos are unprofessional, because now it's like I can be professional and still have a tattoo and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's actually pretty interesting that now the dynamic is changing on what is professional.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you find it like what's a comment, because obviously you do social media and you're a teacher, are there any comments that like get to you?
Yes, I think the first year of everything happening with social media, I think the comments that I was seeing the most that were hurtful were when they were commenting about my nails.
Your nails?
Yeah, and people would say, oh my God, how do you teach with those nails? And I'm like, well, my nails don't talk. My mouth, I'm teaching with my brain, not with my fingers.
Yeah.
That was a little hurtful. Or sometimes like I am all about like women loving women and us supporting each other. And before, not so much now, but when it first started, it was, look at what you're wearing, you're so inappropriate, or how do you wear so much makeup to work, or you have stripper hair. And
stripper hair?
Yeah, and I'm like, what's wrong?
What's stripper hair?
What's stripper hair?
And honestly, why are we knocking people's professions? Like, what's wrong with I don't see, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
In my eyes, if you're working and you have a job,
you're paying bills, congrats.
Good for you. So that was a little like hurtful when I was reading these things. And then my students caught on to the comments, and then they were reading them and they were angry. Don't talk about my teacher like that. And even up to this day, some of the boys and girls will read comments and say, these men are disgusting in your comments. Like, they're so gross. Like, why do they comment these things? And I'm like, well, we should take this as an example. And please do not do this. Do not go comment on random ladies' Instagrams and leave these shenanigans. Nobody wants to read that. It's not cute. And so at least we use it as a learning experience.
That's cool. So you kind of also have like an army behind you.
Yeah, and it's nice. It makes me feel loved.
Yeah, that's true, because they're defending you, so that's always a
And it also makes me feel like, okay, we're connecting. The kids actually, so they actually like me. And honestly, for kids to learn, they have to like you, or they're not going to learn anything.
Yeah. Do you have any haters in school? Like any students that be like talking shit to you?
No.
No.
The kids are super respectful. Obviously, cool. I always say like we're not everybody's cup of tea, and that's understandable. But honestly, all the kids that we have, they're very respectful, and for the most part, this year I haven't had any behavioral issues or anything wild like that. So the kids are honestly they're cool. And they will come and tell me like, Miss, can we make a video and tell them to send us snacks? So that's always a plus. Yeah.
I think this is something that like your students will enjoy, because we see as teachers as like, they never do nothing wrong.
Right.
They're always like correct and like just perfect in what they do.
Yeah.
We've been asking all of our guests on Podmas, if you had to be on the naughty list this year, what's something that you did this year that would have put you on the naughty list?
That I don't take my own advice. I think is what it is. I think
that's all the way.
Like we don't take our own advice. Like I'm amazing at giving people advice, and I'm like, love yourself, respect yourself, don't let anybody hurt your feelings. But then when it comes to myself, I'm like, but okay, like I'll let this slide. So I think it would be that.
Are you getting played? Is there a man playing you? We're the best people to ask about that too. It's like our whole show's all about that. Yeah,
I'll give it to you straight.
Yeah, we do a whole segment on that.
That's what, and what's interesting because a lot of the girls and some of the boys do come and they ask me these questions, and here's one for you guys, because some of the boys will come and ask, like a lot of the 9th graders, they're starting to date and they're starting to notice that they have feelings and they're liking girls, and sometimes some of the girls are mean, and the number one question I've been getting asked by them is, how do you talk to a girl? Like, do you remember when you were 14, 15 and you've never talked to a girl? Like, how would you handle that? You know
what I'm gonna say is, in high school, at least when I was in high school, get into a sport or start hanging out with the cool kids or something. I feel like that's one way to get noticed by a girl, especially the girl you want to talk to is like a little out of your league. Then I would say do that.
But how do you talk?
And then just don't make her jealous.
Make you jealous?
Talk to her homegirl.
But if you're scared to talk to girls, how are you gonna talk to the friend?
So you
I
gotta
maybe the friend's more like
Yeah.
It's gotta be like a group effort thing. Like everybody's
Group
got
effort?
a group effort. Like
Probably right.
like
See,
3
I'm
of your
toxic,
friends
bro.
and 3 of her friends.
Yeah.
You guys are kind of just
Yeah.
hanging out and start talking.
I don't know if I like that one.
I'm toxic. That's probably why.
To talk to
See.
her.
I think to talk to a girl, just like everybody always says, just be yourself and be funny.
Right.
That's how it's worked out for me. Be funny, but I do
that's
understand
true.
these kids be using the word raise.
Right.
So that's like a little encouragement to like.
Yeah, raise them up.
You gotta raise them up.
Okay.
That's
You
another
collect
one.
them.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
me, I always was trying to just. Honestly, I was a dweeb in high school. Like,
Yeah.
I was that guy who was like, well, "I'm gonna go talk to her tomorrow," and I didn't do it.
Never.
I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna talk to her tomorrow," and I never did it. But looking back at it now, shit. I think they're too young to date. Just wait till like college, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but you
Figure
need
yourself out
you need
first.
experience. I feel like you have to go through those heartbreaks.
rejected, yeah.
Little heartbreaks.
Yeah, I always say that. I'm like, you guys are way too young to be dating. Like, if grown people can't handle relationships,
Oh,
what
yeah.
makes you think you can? But they say, Miss, we're gonna do it anyway. So I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I always say hello, like say hi. They're humans. It's not that scary. Like, go up to the girl and
they're
say
mean.
hi. Like,
Kids are
hello.
mean.
They're mean.
The other day, I was telling them the other day, I forgot where I was at, and I said hi, good morning to like, cause there was like, they're right there, like, oh hi, good morning, how you guys doing? And there's some little girl looked at me, and she's like,
Gen Z stare. You
yeah, and
know?
I was like, what
Gen Z
the fuck?
stare?
Yeah.
I said something back, but I'm not gonna say
You're like-
it. But I was like, all right, cool. But
Damn.
yeah, kids are mean.
Yeah.
They be on some.
How were you in high
Yeah.
school?
Ooh, me in high school, I was the nerd. I was a friend. I was always a friend in high school. I was everybody's friend. I was really nice and I was very nerdy and I was like the chubby girl and no, yeah, it was that. And I had like, my mom had, which I appreciate now, but I was a kid for a really long time. So when I was in high school, I was a kid. Like my mom wouldn't let me wear makeup. She would tell me like I couldn't even shave my arms. I remember that we went through a stage where she used to give me her hand-me-down jeans, and then she would cut them up to here, and she would say "son capri," and they were not. So then I would do that, and kids were like you said, kids are mean, and they would bully me, and I was like heavily bullied as a kid. Yeah, and I hated school so badly that I begged my mom to homeschool me, and she homeschooled me, and I did my junior and senior year together, and I just was like, get me out of school, I don't want to be here.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you're like
Yeah.
running around high school like Chavo del Ocho, you know?
With the little pantalones right here. Yeah.
What do they call it?
Yeah.
Salta, or what are they called? There's like a saying in Spanish when they're like super short.
Salta charcos or brinca charcos?
Brinca
Oh, yeah.
charcos. So that's ironic. You hated school, but now
Yeah.
you work
Like I go back to school. Yeah, because I always wanted to be a teacher, and now I'm like, okay, well, I can at least be that teacher that I wish I had, or the one teacher that I didn't have. So now I like to, I mean, all these kids go through so many different things, and they all have many struggles, and at least while I'm there, they have a safe space, and I'll leave my door open at lunch, or if you know there's always those kids that don't have friends, and I'm like, at least you can come into my classroom and sit here, and you'll have a safe space.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's what we
nice.
do. Yeah, so that's what I try to. Obviously, not every single kid is gonna tell you, but at least they can come in and they're like, "Can we come in?" I'm like, "Yeah, just have a seat," and they'll stay there. And then eventually they open up here and there. And the ones that don't, it's okay, because at least I know that they had a safe space for like the 30 minutes. Because I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you guys ever experienced this, but when I was in high school, and sometimes I had no friends there, and I was sitting there by myself, like twiddling my thumbs, like it was so awkward.
Yeah, it was.
But now I'm like, at least they don't have to go through that. Like they can come in and sit down and be fine.
I have an I want to go around and ask everybody's embarrassing high school story.
Okay.
Mine, real quick, is I was that kid. I remember one time, because I jumped from a lot of schools, so I didn't have many friends like when I first started school. And I remember it was corny, but like I did eat inside a bathroom stall.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Hey. Hey,
Don't laugh, you guys are
don't
bullying
laugh,
him.
bro. This is a safe
Yeah.
space.
Right,
This is a safe. That's why I don't talk about my feelings. Whatever, bro.
It's okay. We hear you. We feel you.
No, I was just kidding. I had like 10 girls with me, bro.
In the
Some
bathroom.
kid is in the restroom. He's like,
Can you imagine?
Like,
Someone's going in there to use a
No,
restroom.
pobrecito, you guys. That's mean.
You see what I'm talking about? He was mean. He was a mean kid.
Yeah.
My bad.
For sure,
Nah,
bro.
bro.
That's
Charles was a
Yeah.
bully. Guys.
No, in high school,
Yeah.
no, wasn't
Yo, I
it?
literally my freshman year, I went from Fontana to Chino. So it was like a whole different.
Yeah, and then starting over and as a
never
teenager
heard that.
making
He
friends.
went,
Yeah.
he went to a private school.
No. I did it for
So
elementary
that restroom
school.
looked like a stadium.
I had a TV.
Yeah.
A TV
His
in
real
your
name's
school?
No, just kidding. What was your most embarrassing high school story?
Ooh, okay. I'm very clumsy. Like, I am so clumsy. And it was raining. It was raining one day, and I was walking into the school, and I don't know how I slipped, like, right in the entrance. And I did, like, the splits,
Ay.
like, fully in the front of the school and, like, fell. And then I tried to get up again, and then I slipped again. And then I'm like, okay, let me get up again. So it was like 3 times. So I just sat there for a while, and I sat there, and nobody came to the rescue.
Wow.
Like nobody, and everybody
man.
just passed by, and I'm like, okay. So I just waited, and then I finally got up, and then went to class. And then a girl in my 3rd period, she's like, "Hey, were you okay? I saw you falling," and I'm like,
Like, you didn't help?
"Yes, but I'm
Like, you
okay."
didn't help me?
Yeah, no, she didn't help.
Wow.
No,
That's messed
that
up.
was so embarrassing. That was the most embarrassing thing
That
for
is
me.
kind of embarrassing.
You're like, I'm just trying out for the cheerleading team.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna make
I was
it.
practicing. I was
Yeah.
practicing.
Yeah,
What about you, Mr. Cool Guy?
Nah, but I don't know, dude. Honestly,
I don't know if your fire story, what can top that?
Yeah, what kids?
that was middle school. Nah, I think embarrassing.
You punched the wall.
That's not embarrassing though. I don't know. I've never really been embarrassed because I always own up to it. I
Yeah.
think honestly, no, I'm gonna say in middle school one time, me and my friends were playing around, and then you know how they had back in the day they had like the milk, the bag milks. You put it with the straw. I don't know what I was doing, what I was thinking, but I kind of moved down fast, and that shit went up my nose,
Oh no!
and I started gushing out blood, and it was embarrassing because everyone in the cafeteria was looking at me.
Yeah.
So I was like this with my PE shirt, and I went to the nurse. That was my first day of school too.
Ooh.
Yeah, I went to the nurse office.
Did you get a nickname from there? Or no?
Nariz Roja or something.
Nariz roja.
That's crazy.
As you know, it's my ick of yours that you get random bloody noses.
Yeah.
Me too. I was a kid.
Oh, no, it's you. No,
Yeah.
it's
You
Rexx.
might
Never
have
mind, it's Rexx.
allergies. It's probably from like the dry weather outside.
Right.
You need some allergy medicine.
What did you
Maybe.
say? I have low iron.
You got a little iron.
No, I
Is
I
that-
guess that's
that
what
could
it
be a
is. That's
thing?
what
Yeah.
they've been telling me.
You guys need to get him vitamins.
Yeah, I need some
Yeah.
vitamins.
My
Some
Vitamin,
vitamins.
You have an embarrassing story?
Oh, hell yeah,
shit.
for sure.
We will
What can I
tell her
say?
about the pants.
Oh, again?
She needs to hear this one.
Damn.
The
Okay,
pants.
so there was one day in middle school. You
Oh, that was
know,
middle
you know how
school.
school. Well, my middle school in LA used to everybody would always wear uniforms because it was like the policy. And I guess every Friday they would have. No, my bad. Every year they'll have like one day where you could wear your normal clothes. And I was so poor that I really didn't have like nice clothes.
Yeah.
So around that time, that's when skinny jeans were really popping. This was like 2000 and I could say 9, 8 around there. So I guess my sister ended up getting some nice skinny jeans, and I was like, you know what, these shits are sick. I'm gonna wear them tomorrow. But here's the thing: on the pocket, it had butterflies on it.
Oh.
So I went to school the next day, and everybody was like, "Yo, I like your pants. It's cool. It's cool. It's like great pants and shit." And I guess one of my homies ended up finding out that I had butterflies, and he like literally embarrassed me in front of everybody. He's like, "Oh look, it's a sister's pants,"
No.
and like they all roasted me and shit. And that shit was like embarrassing.
Yes, with your butt. Oh no,
Yeah.
but that's also so sad because that's true. That's true. A lot of the times, a lot of kids don't have the money for their parents, especially if they have like multiple kids. It's really hard for them to buy clothes and shoes for everyone. And some kids are mean, and they'll call
Yeah.
you out on
Kids are
it.
mean.
Yeah, and we've noticed that before. So it's sad. I find that really sad.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry.
I know.
I would have bullied you.
Yeah.
They used to make fun of me because my mom would buy me Airwalks. Remember Airwalks?
No.
It was like
Airwalks.
kind of like the Payless version of
Oh yeah,
Converse.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then my mom was like, "Yeah, these are way better than you know,
The
a
new
Checkers."
ones.
Yeah? And I was like, "Oh hell yeah, mom!" The next day, everybody schooled me because all my friends had Converse.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What the fuck are those?" I'm like,
Oh no.
"These are better than yours." Like, fuck no.
Oh no. know. I think that was the thing with like Payless shoes. I don't know if you guys are ever going to Payless. And my mom would take us there too. And she's like, mira, estos zapatos están bonitos, corre para allá y para acá. And then we would take them to school and kids would say something about it. And like, I don't want to wear those no more.
Yeah, the Shacks.
Yeah.
It was so bad everybody stepped on them.
That's so mean.
Like,
that's so funny.
Yeah, that is
I'm
so
telling
mean.
you, bro.
Damn.
Like there's poverty, but there's like less poverty. Like
you were there.
Some kids are like they don't understand that we're on the same system of public school.
Right.
We're all struggling.
Right.
But there's like even levels to like poverty.
Yeah. And I think that's why it's so important to teach people about like having respect and empathy and teaching people that and starting small, like teaching the kids from a young age that you never know what somebody else is going through. So it's important to not judge based on things that you see or anything like that. But I feel like things are changing somewhat.
I was gonna say, you think the kids are more woke now?
I think so, yes. Especially, I'm not too sure with the younger kids, but I know with like the high school kids for sure. I've seen a few times, and our school is very. We include a lot of like the special day community with the general ed community, and the kids are very vocal. If they see any kid being disrespectful to one of our kids with autism or anything, like they'll say something. Don't talk to him like that. Or if they comment on somebody's like outfits, like some of the girls will say, well, at least they have clothes, and they are very open to standing up for someone else, and I'm so proud of them for that. I'm like, that's right. I'm like, stand up for what you believe in.
Yeah, that's good that's how it is now, because I feel like back then it was not like that.
No,
it's horrible.
No, I think they would bully us for sure, like big time. Compared to now, it's a little different.
Imagine in the 50s and like 60s, 70s.
We get hit, like you'll just hit the students and stuff.
Yeah.
Can you imagine yourself hitting a student with a ruler? Bow.
No, some of the kids are bigger than I am. Like, they hit me back. I'm like, no.
They get that ruler?
Yeah. No, like my biggest unhinged teacher moment, and that works in my classroom, is whenever they're acting up or they're talking a little too much, and I've asked them to be quiet a few times. I'm like, si no se calman, les voy a dar pau pau con la escoba. And they're like, oh, miss, not the pau pau. So then they'll calm down. But I wouldn't do it. Like, that's something I wouldn't do. I just threaten them, but I don't hit them. I wouldn't. Because as a parent, I wouldn't do it.
You'll never put a kid to like face the wall?
No. No, that's punishment.
A dunce hat in the corner.
Cars, remember the cars in elementary school?
Yeah, I gotta pick a card.
You gotta choose.
No, you gotta choose your card.
Like a red card and a green card. Yeah,
my shit was always on red, bro. I was bad.
We can't even put their names on the board anymore because that's considered you're bullying them. You're calling them out, and you're they have ed rights. Like, we're not allowed to.
For
real?
Yeah,
they used to scare everybody. Be like, ooh.
Yeah, no, we can't do that anymore. There's ed rights. Like, it's bullying basically. Like, we can't call them out.
Damn.
All of a sudden.
I remember I almost got down with a security in high school.
No way.
Oh yeah, remember? He took my phone. He snatched that shit out of my hand because I was like passing periods, and I get it. I was on my phone.
Right.
But he just went, boop, yanked that shit, and I was like, what the fuck? Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
And I almost got down with him. I yanked that shit back, and he like squared up with me. I was a skinny ass kid.
Yeah.
Right.
But I was like, nah, what the fuck? What you mean?
See, that's crazy.
Yeah.
See, that's so great. No, the kids nowadays be like, I'm gonna sue you. Like, you cannot touch my property. You know?
My dad's a lawyer.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sue you for all your worth.
Yeah. Or the kids, when they'll say, or sometimes they joke around and they're like, miss, we're just gonna come after all your money. I'm like, well, good luck finding it. And when you find it, let me know where it was, because I can't find it. So it's different. And the kids know that. Like, they're very open to saying, you can't do that. You can't do that. Or if they see something they don't like, they'll say like, well, you can't talk to me like that. You cannot talk. I know my rights. Damn. Yeah.
So I want to ask you, you're doing both, two jobs with careers,
right?
Like social media and then your own job. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years with this social media world that you enter?
That's a great question. Thank you for asking that. I honestly see, I want to be able to use this as an opportunity for me to be able to provide my students with more. So I like to, that's the reason why I even started doing it, because a lot of the times we buy things out of pocket. Like the district does give us like a budget per department per semester, but we run out of things. Sometimes I run out of pencils. We run out of markers. Like you mentioned, some of the kids don't have clothes. Some of the kids are always starving. And as teachers, I know I'm not the only one, but we always end up buying snacks, and we end up buying backpacks and sweaters and markers or whatever I know my kids need, I will buy. A lot of the times the kids are thirsty and they don't bring water, so we'll buy like packets of water. I know they like popcorn, so So I was able, because of social media, this company sent over a microwave. So now I'll have popcorn or sopas de vaso in there for them. So I would like to use this to be able to provide more for them without having to use my own money, because again, I also have a family and I also have my own things I need to take care of, and sometimes it's impossible to do both. And not just that, but I also would like to just grow my social media career and grow it and continue seeing what more partnerships I can work with. And I want to buy myself a house, and I want to travel more and take my daughters traveling, and so that's mainly my goal, to be able to be a little bit more comfortable financially.
Cool. See, that's good. And I think brands should really invest in teachers, influencer teachers, because there's also other creators. Because it's always giving back to the students. Yes. And I think that's the best give and take situation for these big brands. And it'll be cool to see you at a let's say JC Penney back to school.
Oh, imagine cool. That. That'd be so sick.
That'd be so cool. Yeah, that would be so cool.
Yo.
Chat, clip that.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that would be so cool. No, yes. And like I said, getting the kids, and it's just getting the kids exposure. And like, I tell them also, like, you guys see how you can do it also, and you can do something and start something, and you can pay your way into college. And a lot of them will tell us, well, I can't apply to a 4-year because I can't afford it. And I'm like, well, start social media, like get into social media, like start posting, like post your outfits. Or a lot of times people will tell me, like, why do you post your outfits? We don't care. And I'm like, because it's bringing in partners and brands, and with this they're sending me things, and I can bring this and give it to my students. And that's why I do it. It's not just because I want to show off. It's because of this I can bring it over, and you guys know sometimes they send you extra. And I have a lot of students, and I'm like, oh guys, like, oh miss, you have chapstick? Yes, here you go. Or we'll play a game, or like a learning incentive, and I'm like, oh well, Sheehan send me lotions, here you go. Like, everybody has one.
See, that's
good. Today's lesson is brought to you by JC Penney.
See, and that's actually really, it's awesome, and that's why I like it. And I know it's not just myself. Like, I've been able to meet a few other teacher creators as well, and they also use they use their platform to bring in a lot of things for their classrooms as well, and help other educators also. So it's important.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, you sound like an amazing teacher.
Oh, thank you.
I know for sure once your kids leave, their students are going to remember you forever.
I hope so.
As that favorite teacher.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite teacher growing up? Like someone that you're like, I love you, like till this day?
Ooh, no.
No?
No, because all our teachers wouldn't speak to us. Like, I don't know if you guys ever had that experience, but our teachers we weren't even allowed to sit near them or talk to them, or even like if you were ever to say like their first name, it would be a huge, like, you're going to the office, like, how dare you disrespect me in this way. So
I had a cool teacher.
Story time.
Yeah, I just remember. Dude, this teacher's fucking amazing. I was in auto class, right? And then our teacher was like, our auto class teacher, he's like, hey, wash someone's car, you'll get extra credit.
Oh, wow.
So I asked my teacher, that other teacher, I was like, hey, can I wash your car? She said, here's the key, go get it in the parking lot. Huge mistake.
Why? What
huge mistake. I never told anyone this story. So I went in the parking lot, I went to go grab the car, put it in, whatever, right? We washed it. I even changed their oil because you need an oil change.
Oh, wow.
Did all that. When it was time to take it back to the parking lot, mind you, she had a big truck. And I was, 14, maybe 15 years old. I reversed out, but I didn't see there was a yellow pole.
Oh.
So I hit that shit hard. No. Like, I hit it pretty hard. And I was like, oh, damn, no one was helping me reverse. So I was like, fuck. Took it back. I got off and I checked, and I was like, dude. You can see the
damage?
yellow the paint from the yellow pole. I didn't say anything. I was like, she's not gonna find out. I think I want to say the next day at school, she's like, hey, I need to talk to you. And I was like, fuck. She's like, did you hit my car with something? I was like, I did. I'm so sorry. Blah blah blah. Like, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for the damages. I'm a kid, dude. I'm not gonna pay for it. She's like, it's okay. She's like, I just wish you would have told me. Like, you would have felt comfortable enough to tell me. And then, that was pretty much it. But, like, that shit was so embarrassing. Dude.
Hey, but the car was washed, though.
Yeah, it had oil. It had new oil.
It was a new oil and then washed, But
and you added a little bit of color on the brand.
Some details.
Little keepsake.
I remember her husband hated me, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn, yeah, he's the one that probably bought the truck.
Miss Darlene. That was, I don't know her last name, but her.
damn.
Or maybe that was her last name. I don't know.
Damn, that's crazy.
But yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing, actually.
Yeah.
It's okay. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. We all have oopsies.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Have you had
Yeah.
a teacher crash out yet? Like your own personal crash out?
I think we do like I always tell them like I'm quitting. I'm done every single day, but I'm not.
Really?
Again, it's because it comes with a lot. Like being a teacher it's amazing and it's rewarding, but it also comes with a lot in the background, and I wish that they would just let us teach. And a lot of people think that okay, you become a teacher and then you get your classroom and they're like, oh, here's your material, this is what you have, go and teach it. But it's not like that. It's we get the classroom, you get all your credentials and everything, and then you go into the classroom, but now you have to make your own lessons. Like we have, California will give you a guideline, like these are the standards that you need to teach. This is what we don't teach. And then here you go, have fun. And we have to go in, and sometimes we have curriculum, but the curriculum is just a book. So I can't just flash a book and expect the kids to learn it. I have to go and buy my own materials. Like we created a lot of our own things. And then now it's like I've made the things, but now I have to go and print it. But how am I going to print when I don't have time? And then I only get paid till 3:30. As soon as the bell rings, we stay. Not just me, but a lot of other teachers, we stay till like 5, 6 o'clock, like making copies and cleaning our classrooms and making sure we have everything, not only to make it for you to learn, but to make it engaging. Because I can't just sit there and be like, here's the worksheet and be a worksheet warrior. They're not going to learn anything. So it's a lot of that. And then it's creating our lessons, finding the paper to print, having the time to print, and then when we finally have time to, because we have a prep time where we don't teach that class.
Yeah.
But then if you didn't come to work and you didn't get a sub, now I have to sub your class. So there goes my time for me to go and make my copies.
Damn.
So it becomes a thing. And then not just that, like we're dealing with all of this. And then on top of that, I have like 20 kids with 20 different learning styles and 20 different learning needs that I need to remember and not violate their IEPs. And then Sally over here needs to go to the bathroom, and then I'm finally teaching, and then somebody knocks. So I have to go open the door, and then I'm like, okay, finally got the kids to pay attention. And then the phone rings, and I have to go answer the phone, and then I have to come back and be like, okay, guys, like, let's bring it back. And then now I'm teaching, and then now someone needs to go to the bathroom, so now I have to go write a pass. So it's so many different components to the day that sometimes I'm like, I need 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes. Like, and,
It's like a pack of cigarettes during the day.
yeah.
I see why my teachers smoke.
Yeah, yes. And why on Friday we're like, we need some wine. We need a glass of wine. And
So by the weekend, when people ask you, let's go out, let's get a drink.
No.
Oh,
I'm
you
like,
will say
I am
no?
tired. And I think that also affects like some of my friendships too, because my friends are like, how do you, like, let's go somewhere. And I'm like, I'm tired. Like, I want to take a nap.
Yeah.
And sometimes, and then I end up going out with my friends, and then all I'm talking about is like, oh, do you know at work this and this happened?
Has your teaching ever gotten in the way of any relationships you have been in, where it's just like you're just so stressed it leaks into the relationship?
Yes. Also because again, a lot of my life consists around being a teacher, and I think my personality has morphed into that. And sometimes I've had where someone I'm seeing or something will tell me like, don't treat me like a kid. You're talking to me like I'm a child.
Yeah.
But I'm so used to saying, I'm so used to like, okay, friend, like, all right, so what happened and how do you feel? Or if you're mad at me for some reason, I'm like, it's not me. Something happened at home. There's something happening at home. So I understand. I hear you. I see you, and it comes into that thing. So then it's an issue because like, well, you're always treating me like I'm a child. And I'm like, well, I'm not doing it on purpose. I swear it just happens. Or so that's the problem.
You pat them on the back.
And
It's
I'm like,
okay.
it's okay, good job. And I do say that, I'm like, wow, that was amazing. So imagine, and I never got out of like, the kids would tell me, can I use the restroom? Like, oh, you have to go to potty. So like, I'll tell my friends like, I'm going to the potty. And they're like, girl, how old are we? I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I am so sorry. I hang out with teenagers all day long. Like, it's a thing.
You're like at a bar and someone's like, can I get you a drink? May I?
May
Or can you?
Can you?
I don't know.
What do you say?
I don't know. What do you say?
Yeah. say thank you. Yeah, I was like, say thank you. Or if I'm around other people's children and they're running around, I'm like, sit down. Like, no, don't talk.
Like,
we
one,
don't say that, friends.
two,
Yeah.
That countdown.
Or what's the clap?
1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
Or this one. Or we're gonna do what is it? Waterfall.
That 1, 2, 3 eyes on me brought back memories.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
See? So
It's like a dog whistle. You're like, what?
Huh?
yeah.
No, you know which one would piss me off? It would be like, the bell don't dismiss you, I do.
Yeah.
It's like, what you mean,
Yeah.
bro?
And I have a bell, like a
like
grabber,
this, the bell.
a bell grabber attention. And sometimes when they're like talking and they're not listening, I grab my bell and I like ring the bell. So now, whenever we're filming, it's
Like a cat.
frustrating.
I know.
Yeah, I'm like, guys,
You get a water spray next. Stop it.
I wish I'd be like, sit down. No.
So that's
That's funny.
So the kids they're like, Miss, we're gonna be you for the day, and they'll stand up there and they get the bell and they're like, niños. So it's a thing. So that's my issue, that I end up treating people like teenagers and it becomes a problem.
That's funny.
You dealing with teenagers, right? I know there's always like students that like pretty much open up to you, like you're their kind of therapist.
Yeah.
Is there ever like moments where they open up about relationship, about this student that dated this student, and then that student cheated on her with this other
You got
girl?
the popcorn
Yes.
now. Just listening
It's
to
so
the tea.
messy.
Like
It's messy.
It's so messy.
What's the messiest?
I had like 2 years ago, I had a group of boys that they would come in and have lunch in the classroom, and normally when the girls do it as well, but the boys will come in and introduce the girls they're talking to, and they'll say like, oh look, miss, this is my girlfriend, or this is so and so, this is who we told you about, and they'll bring the girls to say hello, and I say, oh hello. I had one boy, he had a lunch, so he came in for a lunch with a girl, introduced her to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, so this is the girl you've been telling me about. Yeah, I'm like, okay. So then I end up going out for B lunch, and then I seen him walking upstairs with a different girl.
Ooh.
And then
player shit.
yeah, and then the
So
same, and
he's
that
young
girl,
player, huh?
and that girl from B lunch comes after school, and she's like, hey miss, so what can you tell me about so and so? Like, he's not like, you would tell me if he was talking to somebody else, right? And I'm like, no, I don't like getting in your guys' relationship, but you have that communication with him, like because I'm not getting in it, I just listen. And then I seen him after school, and I'm like, I saw you walk, what happened with the other girl? He's like, miss, don't say anything. Don't say anything, I'm just talking to them. Or they'll come in, and actually on Friday, I had this other boy, and he comes in and he's like, can I ask you something? And I'm like, yes. He says, I don't know what to do. I'm talking to 2 different girls. One doesn't come to the school. The other one does come to the school. And I kind of like them both, but who do I choose?
It's up to you, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm like, first of all, you shouldn't be playing with people's feelings. That's horrible. Like, be honest.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I hope they both leave you. I really hope so. So we have that situation, or sometimes the girls will come in and vent about their boy problems, and then I see these same boys with other little girls.
Damn.
Or the girls will tell us their perspective, and then the boys I have for like 7th period, and then have them different classes, and then they talk about completely another girl that they're not even trying to entertain this girl. So we do have that messy situation, but then we also have like the heartbreaks. Like I working with teenagers, especially teenage boys, now I'm kind of understanding how sad it is for some of the men, because I never thought about it.
Clip that.
It's hard out here.
Like,
It's hard.
some of the girls, proud of them, they're ruthless, but
Proud of them?
yeah, but some of the little boys, like, they have a huge heart, and I've had my students come in
tie you up.
crying, like breaking down, telling me like, why doesn't she love me like I love her? And that situation, I'm like, it's okay, like, you're gonna be okay, you're a good kid, like, we gotta focus on you. So it's a
They turn
lot
into
of that.
demons after that.
That's the villain.
Your
arc right
your
there.
middle school and your high school breakup, that molds you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, but I don't think we should blame it on that, because these are like young person experiences. Just because you had one bad experience doesn't mean you're gonna hold that for your whole dating life.
What if you have
I
2?
know some guys that hold it from that girl that broke up with him in 7th grade.
7th grade.
Those are
They treat every girl
excuses.
crazy out
Those
there.
are excuses. That's just an excuse to, to do what they want to do.
Yeah,
But-
7th grade is crazy. You were holding on to some shit from 7th grade, bro. What are you
It's
doing?
like,
Yeah.
I just can't love hard because, in 7th grade, I got
fucking
I got
Amy
played
broke my
by
heart.
Amy.
Amy,
Yeah.
dang it, Amy.
Fucking Amy.
Yeah.
Have you ever stopped a fight at 7 a.m.?
Not at 7 a.m., but yes.
It's 7 a.m. Why y'all fighting?
Like, right when you walk in, I had the first year, 9th grade year, that I worked at that school. I've been in that school for 5 years. One of the girls, she had issues with another girl, and she didn't see that I was walking behind her. And I can hear her, and I could see the other girl like walking behind her. She took off her backpack, and I grabbed her. And I said, "Nope, that's not what we're doing. But this is a girl that's bigger than I am." So we went around in circles, and we did like a little waltz. And I'm like, "You need to stop because you're bigger than me, and I'm not gonna be able to stop you." And at that point, she just giggled, and I'm like, "Okay, like it's 6:30. What are you doing? Like, let's go sit down." Yeah.
Well, I haven't even had my coffee yet. You want to fight?
Like, you're already fighting. I'm like, girl, my back cannot handle this morning. Have a seat. Yeah. So that we don't really have too many fights. A few years ago, we had a crazy fight in summer school. Actually, it was a summer school fight, and it was with 2 boys. And I was walking. It was like down the hallway from my classroom, and some of the girls come in, and they're like, "Miss, so and so's fighting," and security was nowhere to be around because we had one security for summer school. And I go outside and I see this kid, and I see 2 kids. One of them is like completely bloody, and the other one's like still going at it. And normally in that situation, you take the aggressor because you're not going to because if you don't stop the aggressor, he's going to go after you and the other child. Yeah. So then I grabbed him, and I pushed him to the railing, and I'm calling his name, and he grabs me, and he was not there. And I know this kid, and he wasn't there, and I'm like calling his name, and I'm like snap back into it. And then he opens his eyes and he says like, "Miss," and I'm like, "Let's go right now." And I like pushed him into my classroom. Wow. And then I hear the other kid's brother come out, and I'm like, "Oh my God, like come on, like let's just go." And at that point security comes in. But that fight was intense. Scary. That was intense. That was an intense one.
Was it an editor?
No, I don't think so. But that is the thing, and a lot of the kids are like, "What's an Edgar?" And I'm like, "You." Yeah, that's what it is.
Dude, but, I can't. I'm not gonna say anything. But it's funny how it worked because my dad would tell me. Because back in high school, I would sag my pants all the way down.
Oh no!
And then my dad's like, "Watch when you grow up, you're gonna be like how stupid that looks."
Todo rosado.
Yeah. So now I see kids doing that, and I'm like, "Fuck, I looked stupid."
What's the most annoying trend you got going on right now?
Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. How you feel about 6'7"?
Oh my God!
I was trying to go whole pot with that.
I just embrace it now, and now I'm like, you guys say siete because it's Spanish, say siete. So now we embrace it, or they'll say like say siete, and I'm like 8, 9, 10, and they're like, "Miss, that's not funny." So that one was in. I think last year we had the one you mentioned earlier, the Riz, that one, and then they had Ohio Riz, whatever that means.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either. Then. I think, but right now I think 6'7" is the one that's like huge in the school right now. Yeah. But for me, a style that I think they have that I don't like is the blonde hair. That all the boys are dyeing their hair blonde, and to me personally, I'm like, why?
Yeah. So
yeah. I don't know why guys would do that. I used to have blonde hair.
We all have blonde hair.
Yeah, you have blonde hair. Yeah, you have blonde hair too. Yeah, we all have blonde hair.
Sorry,
it's a phase.
Sorry.
No, it is. I think it's I don't know. Like every guy during
in sync moment.
Yeah. My Britney Spears moment.
Yeah.
No, I think it's like because every guy has like that buzz cut face.
Okay.
And mine was during COVID. I did a buzz cut.
And then you dyed it blonde.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's okay. Girls go through blonde hair too.
Yeah.
The question I also wanted to ask. I know you said that the way you grew up and the way your mom kind of raised you was a little different between now. Like girls really don't wait for their time. They try to skip to the future and like wear makeup and dress a certain way during like high school. Like, how do you feel about that, or what do you say to girls when they're
growing up
not
too fast,
looking their age sometimes?
I always tell them to enjoy their childhood. Everybody's in a rush to grow up, and everybody wants to be grown so badly, and they don't realize that being grown isn't that great. We sometimes, when you grow up, you don't realize that sometimes you wish you can go back in time and have 10 more minutes with your family and have, what I would give to go back and have 5 minutes to have my family together, like my parents at the same house, and be there with my siblings and have my family there. And I tell the kids, take advantage of the fact that you have that. Take advantage of the fact that you don't have to work, that your parents or whoever you live with, they're trying to take care of you, and your only job is to be at school. So I'm like, take advantage of that. And todo a su tiempo. Like, yes, I understand that we all want to we all want to find some way to make ourselves look pretty or something that makes you feel good. But I think that everything comes in moderation. Like, there is no need for you to, come to school at 6 o'clock in the morning with, a whole drawer full of makeup. But if you want to do it, I don't judge. Like, if you want to do it, that's on you. But if you're asking my opinion, I personally say take your time. Take your time. You're at school. You come to school for 4 years. It flies by. Like, focus on, wake up, put on some moisturizer and come to school. Do what you need to do and then go home. You're going to grow up one day. You're going to be 18, 19, 20 years old. And then you can start being grown. So I always say just take your time.
Yeah. Since we're getting towards the end of the episode, we're asking all of our guests, what's something you're asking for Christmas?
Ooh, something that I'm asking for Christmas for myself?
Yeah, for yourself. Like right now, the kids, don't even think about the kids.
Yeah.
It's just you.
Okay. I think for me would just be, honestly, I just want to be at peace. I want to be at peace. I want to be happy. I want to just have a better year. I want to have more time with my family and just overall health for my kids and for my 2 daughters and for myself. Honestly, not even want anything material. I just want peace.
What would be a good present for students to give a teacher?
Ooh, we like chocolate. We like chocolate. Like, honestly, I think anything that's like, don't buy us anything. Draw something. Draw me something. If you like to draw me something. Color something. Give me a nice little letter. I think that's more. It means a little more, and we cherish it and we hold on to it a little bit more.
Okay. What is something that you would like to share to the people, our listeners, that I guess nobody will know about you other than, your profession?
Ooh,
that like, what? Like, she plays the piano?
Oh yeah, some talents.
She's a hiker.
Let's see. What's one thing that nobody knows about me? That's a good question.
Yeah, not even your friend, and she's there.
That I can bake, and I used to be bake? When I was 18, I used to work at a bakery, so I can like bake from scratch and not from the box. I can bake from scratch, and I know how to work with like fondant and make decorated cakes.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool, like cake boss and stuff.
Yeah, not that great, but yeah, I can. That's something I learned in the bakery, and make little like flowers with whipped cream. So yeah.
All right, so
okay.
If you're one of her students, if she brings you cookies for the class, that means you're her favorite class.
Right. That's right. What about you guys?
I don't know.
Things that people don't know about us?
Yeah, what's one thing?
I mean, no one knew that I ate lunch in the restroom.
Yeah,
so that's
you're honestly, I'll make fun of you when she leaves.
That's not cool. Pobrecito. Yeah. This was a safe space.
Yeah. Like, I finally was comfortable enough.
This was a circle, and you're breaking the circle rules.
My bad, bro. My bad.
Yeah.
Nah, I think so. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's a. I don't know.
Like, I want to be funny, but I'm like, how deep can I go?
No, be deep, bro.
Be yourself.
Yeah, I got some comebacks.
Dude, these are like the reflection questions that make you think, right?
Shit. Oh, fuck. I could say I don't. Damn.
Can you tell that we don't really get asked stuff?
We don't. Yeah.
But you see, this is important to get to know yourself.
Damn.
See, like, you need to get to know yourself because you need to know these things.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I would say I enjoy. Honestly, I feel like everyone knows this though. I enjoy watching chick flicks.
Chick flicks is a good one.
See, but that's something you enjoy, not something that you can do. It's different.
I don't know about the Pokemon thing you said.
Which one?
You're getting into Pokemon?
Oh yeah, I bought my first 2 boxes of Pokemon because I want to start like
learning
about them and getting them graded because they can go for a lot of money.
That's a go. I think I'm getting more into anime.
Okay.
Anime things, and so I'm like really. I've always been to, but I never shared it because I have friends that. Well, you can see. My friends roast each other.
You see, like, open
my
up.
daughter's into Demon Slayer currently, so I've been learning about it. Yes.
Yeah,
and we went to watch the movie and we dressed up and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I never liked anime, but she's going through a stage, and her birthday's coming up, so I'm buying all kinds of like Demon Slayer figurines. Yeah. So I'm like, okay.
You should watch Chainsaw Man.
Okay, I'll add it to
that.
it.
I'm telling you, for all the listeners, you like just watch the first episode, and you're gonna be like, "What is this?" Like, it just opens your mind.
Okay,
that's all you need to watch, just the first, and then you'll decide if you'll keep going or just
That's a good
It's
one.
kind of like Pokemon. Remember Pokemon, the first episode?
Like Pikachu? That's the only
Pikachu?
one I know. Yeah. Yeah. That's the only, you gotta teach us about it. Yeah. You'll teach us about it and you'll teach us about the other
I'm
stuff.
getting into it. I feel like once then I'll for sure.
You guys can have like a trading card episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got a gift
yes,
for you.
We got
actually.
you a gift.
Oh, you guys got me a gift?
Yeah,
Oh, you
I
guys
got you a
have to. That's so
gift.
nice.
Here it is, right here.
Okay. Yay. Oh, that's sweet.
No, thank you for being a guest on our Podmas.
Thank
Really
you. Thank
do
you guys for
appreciate
having
it.
me. I'm so grateful.
Feel free
Oh,
to-
how cool. Oh,
It's
this
kinda
is
heavy.
so cute. I love this. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. You guys, nobody's got me a present in years.
Really?
No, I swear.
We got some.
Oh, okay, let's see. A ver. I love chocolate. Number one thing, my like always in my drawer is chocolate. So
chocolates.
chocolate,
There you
love
go.
it. So thank you. Ooh, we should have people guess what it is. Ooh, this is cute. Oh,
It's a
this
little
is
coffee
cute.
mug.
And you know what's crazy? My Christmas tree is this theme.
Really?
Oh,
Let me
gingerbread?
know.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
sick.
cute.
Okay.
Awesome. So you guys like you know
And
me
then
so
the
well.
other one is for your free time.
Yeah, for your free time. No teachers work
Yeah.
hard.
for the weekend.
For the weekend.
Oh, this is nice. Thank you so much. I
course.
appreciate it, you
Of
guys.
course. No, thank you for joining us.
This
Thank
is
you, Gran
awesome.
Malo, again.
Thank you.
Yes,
Appreciate
Shout
you
out
guys.
shout out
Gran
to
Malo.
Gran Malo because we're gonna teacher weekend for sure.
Do you want to let the
awesome.
people know where they can find you on Instagram and stuff?
Yes, so so they can follow us on Instagram on La Profe Noriii _M, and our Amazon wish list is on there if anybody would
Ooh,
like to donate
perfect.
for the kids. Pencils, markers, they like chips. So
Chips.
yes,
Cool.
thank
Okay, that's
you.
nice.
No, thank you. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys check out the Amazon storefront because, it goes a long way.
Yes.
So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on all social media platforms at Saul V Gomez.
Follow me on Instagram, Hans_Esquivel, and TikTok, Hans444.
Yeah. And follow me at Rexx B. Yeah.
Remember, guys, now's your opportunity to give back. If you guys want to give
Yes.
back this year, you guys give back to a teacher. Not only goes to her, but to her students.
Yes.
So, David Naranjo, do your thing, my boy.
That's our guy. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you tomorrow and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. Bye.
Bye.